And the next thing I know, the dump
This will
truck
just give me a
hits the
minute to
trailer.
find something
I
that's.
stick my finger in there and go, kitty, kitty.
She stuck
I
her
stick my finger in there, and it pops it up, and it's a monkey.
Receiving aerial support from a state police helicopter with thermal cameras.
We need a minute
We
to like
seen one
rev
run
up.
across it, thought it looked like a small cat. It did look like a cat. They were small.
State
Kitty
police and
CrossFit,
Pennsylvania
yeah.
game wardens began combing the woods off of Route 54
You know what, you should-
in search of the monkeys.
Kitty CrossFit, bad name.
After several hours of searching, investigators spotted at least one monkey. Investigators fired 3
Not a
shots.
very good shot.
Gotta have time to masturbate.
Hi, everyone.
Speaking
Welcome
of-
to the Alive. All right.
Speaking of masturbating, we're going to get to that in a second, but I wanted to talk about a couple of things with regard to what the SCOTUS
Look,
just did.
I'm trying to hold them down, you guys. Look.
Well, I have a few things to say to you
Only a few.
on this subject and what I'm asking of you and what I'm asking all men to do. I've gone to a lot of rallies for various
Slap a
things.
Republican in the face with my dick. I can do that.
Okay, if you want to do that,
I mean, they
fine.
got to be at least 2 feet away.
So I've gone to all these rallies. I've gone to Black Lives Matter rallies. I've gone to rallies for immigrants, supporting immigrants who are being detained at the border and their kids are being thrown in cages.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, can you not do that, please? And the point of going to rallies,
Yeah, I meant for it to
isn't-
say Ted Cruz. Go
the
for it.
point of going to rallies isn't to make direct change. The point of going to rallies is to show the group that you're fighting for that you have their back. And you might not think that makes a difference, but it does.
You know how many
If-
hands I have? 2 of them. You see what I can do with just my thumbs.
Well,
For her. Look, that was what your point was. For her.
go
Look,
to
like I'm not.
no, organize.
I
Organize a march.
I know.
Start a pack.
Yeah. Don't
Run
be
for office.
don't be Jay. Don't be angry. Don't do all the things
No,
that
be
I would
angry. Be
No,
angry.
be like-
Organize 100,000 of you and walk on Washington. No women, only men.
I just find that my rage needs a victim. And when it comes down to fascists,
But you will have strength in numbers. Channel that
Right.
anger
I
into
know.
organizing.
done it before.
Because now you guys need to have our backs. Those of you, and I know there are a fucking shit ton of you, you need to stand up for us.
Do you know
Because
what?
apparently we are not credible. Apparently we are a bunch of, we organize rallies, we start PACs, we run for office, and apparently a bunch of assholes think that we are lesser humans and that we're just a bunch of shrill bitches who are on our period
Part of
and
that's-
can't be
Part of
trusted.
that's true.
But you guys need to do something. It's your turn. It is your.
Apparently, sometimes I don't watch.
Okay.
Apparently-
Look,
You're not
I'm-
taking me seriously.
I am absolutely. Look, we saw my dad and Helen, and they worked on this project for decades. They wasted their fucking time. I
Don't-
feel bad.
It's not a waste of time.
But
It's not a waste of time if you are letting every woman know that you have her back.
look,
That will empower them. That's why I go to Black Lives Matter rallies, because I want Black people to know I'm not fucking standing for this shit. If I see a cop arresting a Black person, I'm going to pick up my phone and I'm going to say, officer, I am recording this right now. I'm not going to interfere. I'm recording this. It's uploading to a server at the ACLU. That's what I'm going to do. I want Black people to know I have their backs. I want trans people to know I have their backs. It makes
But why?
a
I mean,
difference.
in the end, it's like, look,
Because they'll listen to you.
I-
They don't listen to us.
I used to think that my job as your friend was to ensure your success and happiness. But what I realized was that by being a good friend, I was in fact ensuring your success and happiness.
Yeah.
So like black, white, whatever, like, it's like, okay, let's be like this. Like I look at Helen and Alan and I'm just like, dude, you literally wasted your time. Like just to
I need to
poke.
think about that
Just to
because
poke at them, right?
Okay.
Like
but that's not helpful.
I know, but I'm like, feedback, please. Right?
I'm giving you some feedback right now.
But I
I'm-
mean, like from them, like, how do you feel now about all of your decades of effort to basically ensure women's rights? And
There's a woman
you-
12 feet away who can talk to you about that.
you failed.
Cindy, go talk to Cindy.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you failed. You failed. Roe v. Wade overturned, right? You failed, father. You failed, Helen. You failed.
No, I don't think they did because they succeeded. Now that it's overturned, that's not on them.
I agree.
That's on us more than it's on them.
I agree. But it's like, damn, all of your work was for naught.
And we fucked it up.
I don't know. I think we're gonna flip this election harder than a pancake.
But how
and
is that going to
IHOP.
change the Supreme Court?
This will be interesting. Like, I mean, when I thought my life would be boring, then COVID happened. Everything changed.
My
When I-
point is you men need to step up.
I'm
It's
ready to
time
kick some
to-
ass for you,
It's time for you guys because
but I
you-
can't say that.
You have more credibility. No, it's true though. I can say it. You have more credibility than I do. You have-
Literally, legally, I
you
have
have
more
a-
rights than
you
you.
have a bigger voice than I do
Yeah.
at this point.
But
And
I'm not ready to, like, okay, like, so at what point do I take action?
what
like,
do
at
you
wh-
mean?
I mean,
I just
what
threw
point
out-
do I put my money where my mouth is? I disagree wholeheartedly with you guys fucking with my bitches, right? Don't like it. I don't like it when they take your rights away.
I learned something yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago. A very, very dear person to you and kind of to me reposted something that I posted. And she said, Susie, I'd really like you to read something that's on my wall. Not read it, that there's a video I want you to see. And it was a man. It made me cry. It was a white, middle-aged man playing his guitar and singing a song that he wrote about a pretty little girl who got pregnant and couldn't get an abortion. And then it switched to a little girl who was raped by her father and couldn't get an abortion.
That was the meme. Didn't you send me a meme about that? You sent me
No.
a meme that said, I'm sorry, honey, this is Alabama. We can't abort daddy's baby.
Well, there is a meme about that, but this guy wrote a song that was absolutely fucking heart-wrenching. And that's the kind of thing I want to see. If you can't organize a march, if you can't organize in the way that I said, use your art, use your talent. Express that way, the way that you feel about what happened. And that's what this guy did. And it was absolutely amazing.
Well, I'll step up. It's fine. But this is not hyperbole. This is like every woman I know is call the police. Every woman I know is fucking lit.
It's not, that's part of it, but mostly I'm scared because I'm not just scared for
Can't
myself.
imagine why.
I'm scared for you too.
Yeah.
Because
Right to privacy is
men,
next.
men, they're coming for you next. And on that note, I'm going to switch to something else. I was doing
No, let's just kill this and move on to
No,
a
we're
whole
not.
different
No,
segment.
no. It's
No, we're at
it's
10.
We're not even 10 minutes in.
I know,
I
let's
got
just-
something to say that isn't going to take very long.
Shh.
I did some trolling last night. I couldn't help
Of
myself.
course you did.
Well, it started out with a friend of mine posted something kind of, I don't know. It wasn't
Racist, misogynist.
No, it wasn't. It
douchebaggery.
wasn't bad. It was just like a photo of the Statue of Liberty, and he's a good guy. And it kind of spawned a conversation about
As
abortion.
all things should.
About abortion. And this douchebag said, you know what? I'm all for abortion rights, and we're going to get to this in the next segment. But his argument was, you lefties have ruined it by killing full-term babies.
And then this marker flew
No.
through the ceiling. I had to have engineer Tage repair this whole section. I mean, you can't see it.
There was another woman who
but,
railed this guy even harder than I did. And what ended up happening was she said, dude, you're killing your babies every time you jerk off. I'm having you arrested. I'm calling you the cops on you because you are killing your unborn
killed
babies.
40 million babies.
And billions.
What's the jail time for killing 40 million?
Roughly,
Well, let's just round it down to 10 million babies.
okay, so for
This
40
guy killed 10 million
for
babies.
40 plus years, I have sacrificed an egg except for one time every single month. I have no control over that. Men don't have sex with barren women.
Gotta have time to masturbate.
Don't masturbate.
Now, I'm not
Or-
a Christian.
Okay, so I figure if a bunch of shriveled up old fart dicks can decide what a baby is, along with a gender traitor token, if the 6 of them can decide what a baby is, I still have the right to free speech. I can decide what a baby is. Behold,
The baby.
that is a baby.
It looks like my penis, only smaller.
It's a lot smaller. Folks, that's a baby. And unless you are into killing your babies, here's what you need to do. If you want to continue masturbating and having sex with barren women or having sex with women who've had hysterectomies, who can't reproduce, you are killing your unborn babies. So here's what you're going to do. If you want to do any of those things,
Here's
instead
what
of-
you're gonna do. Your
instead of
mom, or your
masturbating-
stepmom, or the girl
instead-
next door,
instead of masturbating, you shut the fuck up.
or your sister.
Okay, I'm not doing this anymore
Why not?
because you won't.
What have you been talking this whole time?
Oh, okay. I guess I can't get to the punchline here.
Get to the punchline.
Oh, because now I have permission to get to the
Yeah.
punchline.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, you're giving me permission to get to the punchline. Okay. I will indulge you. You can ejaculate into a cryogenically sealed container, -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Seal it up and send it to Clarence Thomas and let him figure out what the fuck to do with your babies. Actually, you can send it to Kavanaugh or Thomas. I don't care.
That shit's
But that
brilliant.
is your duty.
That shit is brilliant.
That is your duty. Aren't you glad you let me fucking say it?
Man, I have really not said anything this whole segment. Except for making stupid jokes.
You're not on camera, but you're talking constantly. Anyway,
I am
that
making
is a wrap. I am Miss Parker. This is Jay Tyler.
a wrap. We're done for the day.
We're done for this segment.
Uh,
Next, we're going to get into some videos and another thing I harvested from said trolling.
It's not semen.
No, it's not semen this time. It's lunatic. Okay, this is Nothing Yet Live. Aren't you
Fuck
glad you let me
you.